This next song is a bit darker. It's about a guy called Joseph William Stones, and he was from the town of Crook, or we say Crook or Crook, in County Durham. And he was a coal miner. He was only 5'2", so he was even shorter than me. And in 1914, he tried to volunteer in Kitchener's army when Lord Kitchener put out a call for volunteers. He was amongst the first to try and volunteer, but at that time, you had to be of a certain height. They were a bit more particular at the beginning of the war. So he was refused on account of being too short, and they said to him, "You're not fit for the army, but you're fit to go down and dig coal and risk your life down there. So down back in the mine you go." But then in 1915, the height restriction was lowered, and the Durham Light Infantry had two battalions. They set up two battalions called the Bantam battalions. For the little ones, that's probably, if I'd been around then, that's the one I would have been in.
Gary, we're all that size in the North East.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's a freak.
Yeah, but you've got to call it up first.
What was his name, Gary, again?
Joseph William Stones, and he became, look him up, yeah, Google him. He became a Lance Sergeant and was decorated several times for extreme bravery. But then there was an incident where his officer was in a shell hole and told him to lay his gun down and go running back for help, which he did. And he was accused of cowardice for laying aside his arms and running from the enemy. And he was court-martialed, found guilty, and executed, shot at dawn, one of the 306 soldiers in the British Army that was shamefully shot at dawn. And this is his story. It's called simply The Ballad of Lance Sergeant William Stones. My name is Joseph William Stones, the lifeblood of Durham ran deep in my bones. A miner from Crook, standing all of 5'2", deemed too short to fight, fit only to hew. But I then joined the Bantams in 1915, a volunteer in the Durham Light Infantry, a Lance Sergeant decorated for extreme bravery, shot at dawn as a coward in 1970. Though my superiors cast glowing testimonies, I was guilty as charged, my court-martial decreed. British Army justice, so cruel and so vague, the brutal tyranny of Bloody Butcher Haig. As the sentence was passed, my stomach turned weak, but they'd given me no permission to speak. I simply stood there as my glazed eyes gazed through the blank faces of my judges who no mercy knew. Now the ambulance drivers head hung in shame, driving us to our doom at the dawn of the day. The blindfolded manacled till as corporals and I, each tied to a post, sentenced to die. A farmyard near Alice, the last place I saw, so quiet, so peaceful amid the horrors of war. 36 bullets for 36 men, 12 for each prisoner, how could they fail then? But not Not one of those men fired a shot that rang true. A parade of guilt's burden, what else could they do? There's the firing squad officer, his pistol he drew, and our brains and our souls to eternity blue. Braver men I never have met were the words of the chaplain who wrote with regret how he prayed with us on that fatal dawn, and how we were murdered on that terrible morn. There were no birds to sing, no bugle to play. The last post as they carried our corpses away. Just a sad mournful breeze to usher our souls to the great unknown where no guilty bell tolls. Lizzie, oh Lizzie, you were victimised too. There's no pension for cowards, widows they told you, as they left you to rot and go quietly insane, alone with your memory, your loss and your pain. 305 others were damned just like me to walk the ghost road through eternity. These doomed youth an anthem and peace were denied, mildly condemned, shot by their own side. My name was restored and restored after time, and time restored after time. Now 80 years after the sentence in shame, the local memorial at last bears my name. And a royal pardon was granted at last, 90 years after the sentence was passed. And even though the conviction remains, I suppose we must welcome any small gains. Now they call it post-traumatic stress syndrome, the cause that in my time was simply unknown. And though no one else now ought to suffer like me from the terror of war, we will never be free.